Good morning, everybody. She just left, so they're wondering what happened. We had our first puppy escapee this morning. That one was the starter, followed by the blue boys were wanting out. They didn't make it, but this one made it all the way out. So this right here has another layer I can add to it. Look at him. Is he going right for it? Oh, she's coming back. I thought this one would have more grip. It doesn't seem to. They are walking, kind of. I'm going to put another pad down that I think's got more grip. Look at you go! Look at you go! They're barking a little bit every now and then. I don't really see any blue eyes. This one might, probably because his head's white. So if you're wondering why his tail got left on, he was pretty little when we were doing tails, and I didn't want to stress him out anymore, so he ended up with his tail. So he has too much white on his head, so he's what we call a mismark. There is no genetic, I called both and paw prints. Like I said, there's nothing genetically we could have done. They don't even know what causes that. Because it was a definite Merle to try breeding, and they just said on rare occasion that it will happen. So we have to watch him very closely to make sure. They said typically they have their vision, but their hearing could be slightly impaired. But he's starting to get some little spots, brown spots on the tips of his ears, so that is a very good sign. And there's what's called a bear test. I've never had to do it. I don't know who does it, but we will find out so I can see what kind of hearing he has. If he's hearing impaired, the crazy thing is I actually have somebody who wants him, but only if he's hearing impaired. But all of her dogs are hearing impaired, so she doesn't want to add one that can hear to the group. I guess it changes up her dynamics. Everyone else will be absolutely fine, should have no issues. I am having trouble getting an eye appointment. I'm going to work on that again today. I used to just be able to make an appointment and go in, and after COVID, they all went to clinics. And the clinics, they only have once a month, and if they don't fall on the right day for your puppies, because it has to be after 42 days, you're screwed. So we'll see what we can get done on the eyes. My vet's very good about looking into them. Yeah, you got something on your side there. I think this one's cool. It's got a split face right down the middle. If it was a boy, I'd have to call him Phantom. It could be our Phantom of the Opera. So that's a girl. The big blue's a boy. He's smothering a girl. Red's a girl. That's a boy. That's a boy. This is a girl. Girls are pretty good with having white on their head. There's one that has a narrower stripe. She must be under my lap. Yeah, her stripe's a little more narrow. And then that's the blue girl. She's a pistol. Now, let me get something to clean that up. The one with the most white that just went underneath, that is the boy. So right now I'm leaning toward the red one, and then there's the blue, but I'm questionable there. And then this one she's got a little white spot on her ear. Those are the ones I'm leaning toward, but you can't tell much of anything at this stage. This is a nice set of puppies. They're going to be beautiful. So we're going to go into spay and neutering. I ask that you wait till over a year. So anyone getting a girl, you're going to go through one heat cycle. It's no big deal. They make little girl panties if you have white carpets or they're sitting on the couch type thing. They make little puppy dog panties you can put on them just to keep anything from spilling. It's not a huge amount with their first heat. Typically it's around 8 months. Sometimes they go longer, sometimes they don't. If you can get to 2 years, that would be great. They will look most like my dogs if you wait that long. It just gives them more hormones running through their body to give them a nicer bone. It gives them a broader head. If you remove all those hormones earlier, you get a little lighter bone dog. If you're not going to the show ring, you know, who cares? But I ask that you wait till a year so we can get all the growth plates and everything nice and firm in case you want to do agility later on. They will still close all the growth plates. It's just a little bit slower process if they do not have all the hormones. And they don't have, you know, like I say, they're going to look like a lighter version of my dogs. But the Aussie's light. Veterinarians are going to try to talk you into 6 months. I ask that you tell them that your breeding contract states you have to wait to 1 year. And tell them if they would like to speak to me, I'm more than happy to talk to them about the process. But I think vets are starting to get it. They're just trying to, number one, make more money. And number two, make sure you don't have an unwanted pregnancy. Somebody chewing on my feet. So, anyone wanting a puppy, it is deposit time. I should have sent everybody a text, and if I missed you, I do apologize. That says go to my website and go to Proud Owners, and then I should have sent you a password. If I did not, text me and I will give you the password. Or you can email me at dovecreekaussies@aol.com and I will give you the password. You can use Zelle, which should be in your banking app. Most banks have it. If yours does not, I guess we can do Venmo. I'll have to figure out what my Venmo password is. If not, you can send a check. Let me know if you're sending a check because I have a few people that are waiting to hear if they're getting puppies or not. So I'd like to have it checked within the now. We're on a holiday. If you're mailing it, next Friday at the latest. Venmo or anything, I'd like to have it by Monday. But Zelle is my preferred. It just goes, it's just easier. It goes right into my account. So I hope everyone has a fantastic Labor Day weekend. Look at him, is that not adorable? He just all that. He just all that. There's their eyes. See, he's getting some color on his ears. Good sign. Oops, somebody pooped on you.